Next, and if we could try to keep it to around 3 minutes. Next, next, I think, I'm not sure, is this Mark Wagner?
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is the second time I've been here, and thank you for allowing me to read. I've been working on this poem for a while, and I guess it's near done. I'm just going to read one poem and see what happens. It's called The North Shore. 1. The ocean is rough tonight, from the shoals north of Boston to the sheltered harbor's dance of light. Behind me the rattling cars trample down potholed hapless Maine, like schoolboys before they learn of souls or girls or days of rain. Red, yellow, green at night. Traffic lights and boys watch the world and contend for a pocket of life not sliced so thin. A twisted fishbone hinges on a ship's rigged light. In a body of commerce, a taxi of desire, in the silence when I can remember all, I watch this image horde warp. Sly mirror held up to the words, ascend, ascend. It is easy to say. I think it will snow. The birds are on the wire. Excuse me, I shake when I read. I watch this image horde warp. Sly mirror held up to the words, ascend, ascend. It is easy to say. I think it will snow. The birds are on the wire. New clouds run the length of the Gulf Stream run, picking up storms blown in from the basket of wheat and corn. Iowa and Nebraska stall out over ocean just past Long Island. This is winter, the prince of black and white, who runs through my veins harder than crystal, rules from his black satellite, the pistol of cold. If this be what heaven meant, a pulse while the earth sleep, this race of engines, industrial jazz, then the harbor's cold sea and black islands wear a rumpled coat with an ozone tear. Sing, sing, but be careful with matches. 2. Fade in. I'm in Rockport, haunted by film. These times would show like a faux pas flick, but here the storefronts are painted and clean. Carved old salt and capped in yellow slicker knows enough of direction to the helm. Pan left, a face, hold dear, in epoch's hieroglyph chiseled in the brow, in the cheeks magnificent arches, of braves' arms raised in tribal dances, in the eyes a reflection of the mushroom cloud. In town the bank doors open. Fishermen dealing in haddock, clams, and pollock exchange the scales of the sea for $1. Sea jewels to be fired in the machine to come out looking like acumen or the fin of an F-15. I can hear the horse cry, no, no tuna. The Portuguese got the school in New Bedford. Keep the account lit on my word, it's good, Mr. Banker, good day. Fade 2, plaid and chrome, I am on the morning bus, turning the colored ads of the gods, fragrance, yes, to scent the ghettos of sorrow. Boots for the fall, sequins to wear like a wet night. Reified dreams, thin metals for a chest, hope to be worn as suits. Rain weeps on the window, faces awaken. The steeples outgrow the trees, it is time. Change rustles in the alleys where litter and souls pile up in a wasting faith. Behind us the notion of another age. We bred it clean from the gutturals, ripped from the stony soil, long-knuckled the break is within me, the heretic's tale. I can trace in the plaid of the bus seat, there is love in a well. Here in the gears winding down into town, it is time. New eyes blink behind shades. Close up, the beggar in the pawn shop trades his baseball cap for a tarnished crown. 3. Pan up, so I see her, so there she is. Her smile is excellent, shy, and rare. She sits as at her death, naked and fair. What every man wanted to touch now, own, does not vanish, but sits out of reach. As her, she is her own. Not mother, lover, but greatness of space. Blue cloak riddled by bullet holes of light. Put up a laser and pluck out my sight. hers is a beauty that could double this mace. This the satellite frame, rivers to sea. The Merrimack, the Charles, and the Spigot race out the length of green called New England. The steel-eyed browns of the North Shore glisten. The seagulls listen for what lies between color and evening. Saddle up, pilgrim, polish the saddle. You're wasting daylight. The news and terror give spit for your glory and your error. The sky tears acid. It's a bad time for idols or maps of the soul. These greens turn slow and hopes die young in the margins lisp of white. The sincere church's nickel prayer leaves no forwarding address or street maps where the lonely, forlorn angels roam. No, the bell ringer blows taps as the joyful march to the faithful called to their Sunday rainbow weaves in patterned hope, drift like anemone to the pews, flattering the asterisk of the cosmos, declensions of soul. 4. Sound now, all rising as by a winding stair. Steel-tipped boot on tiger-eyed marble. Cal, you there? Back for funerals and sin. Over the dust slant rays on the face, an elegy for the heart. Red are their eyes and hair. What's round the corner, see? I can't see. Here, the animal filament is the center of these stairs, love of her tongue. And silence is studied for reason's failure. These scars are readied for even gravity's slow-born want to please. The map of this North Shoreline's ice and The map of this North Shoreline's ice and seed, where love, contagious as a yawn, is etched on my mother's tongue, and her stretched belly is an emblem of places rare. The Silvery Canal, then a first feed, her breastbone bared to my swell and suck. Tongue clicks, tiny fists against the sour health of the North Shore elders, whose burrows and gardens overgrew the welded dance of savage and soil, gone too wild with growth. The savage returns. With him the fossil tracks of order. Any rainbows, the savage scent. The earth's reprieve, a certain finch, savage leads us to the corn and wheat. Rose petals that fall around us for weeks. Bare and swift earth's feet. Disappearance would ruin everything we've made of wonder, our souls and all their tactics, the siege of frost on this North Shore track. Let's keep it, savage say, keep death at bay. Thank you.